What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Value Mortar. My name is John and I'm an economist. Today we're going to be talking about how I find undervalued stocks as a beginner-friendly framework you can actually use. A lot of people think investing means chasing hot stocks, listening to headlines, or trying to get rich fast. I look at it differently. I want to own quality businesses with real profits, strong balance sheets, and a reasonable price. That's the name of the game. So first, what does undervalued even mean? It does not mean a stock is just down a lot. A stock can fall 50% and still be expensive if the business is weak. To me, undervalued means the market price looks lower than what the business is worth based on its fundamentals. Step 1. I want to start with profitable companies. If a business consistently loses money, I usually move on fast. I want something that already proved it can make money in the real world, not just in a slide deck or a hype cycle. Step 2. I check the balance sheet. This is huge. I want to know how much debt the company has, how much cash it has, and whether it looks financially sturdy. A weak balance sheet can turn a decent business into a bad investment when the economy gets tougher. Now, step 3. I look at cash flow and margins. Is the company actually turning sales into cash? Are the margins stable or improving? A business with solid cash generation has more flexibility, more staying power, and usually a better chance of compounding over time. Step 4. I think about price. Even a great business can be a bad investment if you overpay. This is where patience matters. I would rather watch a strong company for months than rush into it at a price that leaves no margin of safety. Now, step 5. I build a watch list and wait. This is where discipline comes in. You do not need to buy everything today. Sometimes the best move is to follow the business, learn about it better, and be ready when the price gets attractive. Now, let's talk about mistakes beginners make. The first mistake is buying based on excitement instead of fundamentals. The second is ignoring debt. The third is confusing a cheap-looking stock with a good business that's currently underpriced. And the fourth is thinking you need constant action to be a real investor. A lot of long-term investing is just avoiding making bad decisions. If you can focus on profitable businesses, balance sheet strength, cash flow, and valuation, you're already thinking more clearly than most people in the market. If this framework helped you, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and drop a comment. Which companies are you watching right now? And if you want more videos on investing, saving, and building wealth through fundamentals, keep it locked here on Value Mortar. This has been John, signing off.